Sea of pyrotechnics out from the tunnel. Where the Ravens get ready to match up with the Cleveland Browns.
I'm surprised Legend ain't on. I bet he'd take that trade. He'd offer all kinds of shit.
Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Dwayne Hopkins, Smith, I guess.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Yeah. Maybe. Yeah, I mean, he looked good at the second preseason game, though. I want Doxson or Josh Doxson or whatever. That's who I want.
They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Beats the fuck out of Diamond. He is trash. Know,
the
right?
last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
I know. And they fucking ignored it. There's no time to say shit because he knew. But hold up.
Now it's Ingram. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3.
And that's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
That was Miami. I don't even think he's playing.
So just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Jackson from the shotgun. Snead's got it. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
They dialed up the blitz on 3rd down, and your worry as a defense that they can hit you with a big play in that situation. Instead, the blitz pays off, able to rally to the football and make the play.
So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. Back deep, Jarvis Landry. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Oh, yeah.
May 10 at their own 20-yard line. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
From the 22, Mayfield. Looking for the out route. It's completed to Landry. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, it was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
If I was
a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there, brings up second down.
The dude with Cleveland, I'd trade Nick Chubb.
Check 99, check 99. King.
They'll run with Hunt on second down. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties,
I'm so happy he got a job. Now I feel bad for Ray Rice. Ray Rice should have a job too.
And make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. On 3rd down, Mayfield. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
But to be fair, she hit the,
have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Eluding the pressure right. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
Mayfield able to get this one to his tight end, Njoku. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Mayfield. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. And Charles, part of the reason they lost last week, they didn't have a single sack. Well, they changed that quickly.
But did they ever? And it was something they talked about with us extensively. They needed to get pressure. How were they going to get to the quarterback? Obviously, they schemed themselves into a great play, didn't they?
We're scoreless after 1. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football. They're in the midst of a nice drive, but facing a 3rd and long here. From the gun, Mayfield. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Now, that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a 1st down, and inside the 5-yard line.
To throw, Mayfield. Dancing to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Antonio Callaway, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
2nd down and goal. Mayfield. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Kareem Hunt. His first touchdown on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. Extra point by good, and that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Fielded about a yard deep. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
I gotta see if I can. You're okay. You can put it. Sit up so I can beat this dude. Can't believe he scored on me.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
What's that for me?
Jackson on first down. Steps away to his left. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the back.
While we try to connect.
They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. From the gun, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. It's caught by Mark Ingram. 19 yards to pick up there. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. Just they move, and they know it affects the defense. Because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary. And I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
They tried to throw on second down. To throw again is Jackson. Over the middle, complete. That's Andrews. And they'll wind up getting this one all
I just turn it online because I know you have to subscribe to me, but you'll be like, oh, he's on Madden.
3rd and 1, they shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Jackson. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, his 4th touchdown on the year. As they are now on the board here in the first half. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
You care if I invite some people in here? Family.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
Yep.
Pernell McPhee, always a threat to find the QB, and he gets to him there.
Hey.
Well, that play was
Kendall
the very
said
definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry.
It's my buddy, Chaos Kendall.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack.
He's some rocks at Hatchet. He's okay.
Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield finding room at the 30. And finally taken down at the 36-yard line.
I want to get on the play with
55 left to go in the first half of play. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield.
I'm telling you, once they're going to release that.
Able to take him down. It's a loss of 3.
2 sacks last week. Another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his own season, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
A few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open, and when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone.
Chaos is like, oh, you're a bunch of nerds.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. Throwing, Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. He won't go down. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
You make 4 in one turn. 4 in one turn.
Mayfield on first down. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
It's like GG.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb, and he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
Back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there, pick up the first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Get back in the game.
Here's Mayfield. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far, and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old-school defense right now. The new-school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. Looking for Snead, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Greedy Williams, the rookie from LSU. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
He's going to float this one deep right side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
He has a badass fucking house, dude. You understand? He's a badass house.
Well, moved on up like that.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it. But with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Jackson to throw again. Being chased out left. He uncorks it for Snead.
Oh, my God.
Oh, a bad throw there. It's intercepted.
Oh, my God, that was loud.
Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. So we're at halftime with our score 7-6 in a tough-fought first half. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Here we go. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
David, you was off today? Chaos, you alive?
Yeah.
You're still alive, bro.
I was off Tuesday.
The Browns drive about to get started. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
The only thing is in the back here.
They'll start the 3rd quarter on the ground with Hunt. Tavon Young in on the tackle.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
On 2nd and 9, Mayfield. That's complete to Demetrius Harris, the tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A give running right is Chubb. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Do mine?
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
Chaos, you play Yu-Gi-Oh?
They've got good starting field position as they come up in 10. They'll try to get the ground game going with Ingram. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, if it was to bring in your tight end, keep him in, your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Jackson now. He's got it to Ingram, complete. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And avoids the contact by sliding. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. Well, everyone in this stadium knows Jackson can do that as well as any QB in the league. Well, they talked about limiting some of his running this year, especially the design runs. But he's still going to scramble when he feels he has green in front of him. He led all quarterbacks last year, 695 yards rushing. And keep in mind, 80% of those came in the 7-game stretch when he was named starter late in the season. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They run from the pistol with Ingram. Ingram's got the first down and more. And did he get in? No, down at the 1-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lowered in the defensive front. And they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Jackson's going to try the sneak. Officially no gain on the sneak. Kind of a wasted play there, and now it's 3rd down. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Last play right here, bro. That's what I was about to do. Hollywood. I love that ringtone.
They'll come out in the pistol. How about this Browns defense they've held so far? This is now 3rd and goal.
Boys over here.
I got him too. Jump.
Here's Jackson. From the gun, he'll throw. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Jannard Avery with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. So here comes Justin Tucker in a big spot. This for a 4th quarter lead. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. Michael Pierce in all of his 340-pound glory gets the sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. 23 yards, the final tally. Baker Mayfield, as a rookie, 3 times he led the Browns back to victory in the 4th quarter. What can he do here in year number 2? And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I don't know how to fix that.
We've not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. 16 yards, a first down. Mayfield now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Mayfield leaves it for Hunt on the draw. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Some good gains going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. First down, Mayfield. There goes a deep ball, end zone.
No fucking way.
Oh, my my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. The question now, how do they want to work the clock here on first and goal? The field goal would give them the late lead. And he takes this one in for a Browns score. Nick Chubb, his third touchdown now on the year. And once again, the Browns are back in front. And Charles, he's able to dive in there in a short yardage situation.
Just find a place to get to the end zone. Didn't matter where it was, but once he did, used his nose for the end zone and dove in.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off.
Yeah.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Do I have him? Yeah, I got it, man. Do I have it in? Right here, man.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the three-point kicker. Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super tall.
Damn it.
He's got his man. It's Andrews.
Fucking circle is right.
No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Flushed out right. Connects it to Roberts, right side. And always shreds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 41-yard line. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately here on what could be their final drive. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Like the footwork back there, and I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players.
L2,
trying to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, that was a tough one.
Winds up getting buried for the loss. And they're good.
Nope, that's a low pass.
Oh, fuck. Here they come.
What's he trying to do now?
He's on the roof.
Damn.
Have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 23.
Good-ass catch.
Jackson and the offense come up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
I guess try to challenge.
He's back to throw.
Dude.
And he slings one that's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Seth Roberts. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Nah,
once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
That dude was weak as fuck.
Draw play. Ingram now. Oh, no, he lost the
fucking
football.
piece of shit.
Damn, I wanted that stealing.
Really? You can pull over everybody?
To the 32-yard line.
They don't have a major
simply
laser
is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week in practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball, so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
What?
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson, forced out to his left. Jackson always a threat to run. He's got the first down. He was the NFL's leading rusher among QBs a year ago.
These type of plays are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so. He gets away, picks up a big first down, and sets up 1st and goal inside the 10.
They'll run here with Ingram. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Back to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. They'll look to throw. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. They'll try and run with Ingram, and he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Okay, yeah, fuck this. He quit again.